Good evening and welcome back to the West Ham Network. I'm Anton and you are here for the West Ham versus Norwich match day live. We have a couple of guests coming on, but before we do that, the team news is in. And if you are interested to see who is starting, check out this video. So I suppose the biggest news out of today is the fact that Cresswell is starting. So I'm going to bring on both of our guests. Why not? We've got Irish Tommy and young Jakey Boy from West Ham Unofficial. First question over to you, Tommy. Cresswell returns to the starting lineup. We heard through the grapevine that he was kind of running on grass. He was training back with the team. And yeah, he is straight back in. How are you feeling about that?
Yeah, obviously that's huge for us, to have Cresswell back. He's, leaps and bounds ahead of everyone else in that position at the club. We've really missed him, not just defensively, but, his ability to supplement the attack, his deliveries from crosses, from set pieces, has been really sorely missed. So it's a massive, massive boost to have Cresswell back on the pitch. So, that was the thing. I think when we all saw the team lineup, that was the thing that immediately jumped out at you. It's great news. So, yeah, absolutely delighted to see him back on the pitch.
Yeah, absolutely. Completely agree with you with that. Jake, another piece of news coming out of the club, obviously, was the fact that Soucek misses the game. Soucek misses the game today. We believe that is a COVID case, which means he probably will miss this game and the Leeds game, of course. Hopefully he stays okay and is safe and well and comes back stronger than ever for the Manchester United game. But that also then means that potentially, whether or not Moyes chooses to go with Lanzini or Fornals in that deep line position with Declan Rice. How do you feel about that decision?
Yeah, it's difficult because you look at it, it might be a blessing in disguise as well, because I think we all could see that Soucek needed a rest, and this is a forced rest. Unfortunately, he's picked up COVID, which is not great for anybody, but he did definitely need a rest. I think Fornals has got to slot back into there, because I think he'd be silly to drop Lanzini back in there personally on the attacking goal scoring assist run that he's on currently. I think Fornals has got to drop back in there, because I believe Lanzini offers more attackingly. The issue I've got with it is, what has Alex Crowell got to do to get a game? It's becoming weirdly strange, because we're looking at it and Alex Crowell could have easily played today. Noble's not involved. We don't know why he's not involved. But
just quickly to give people a bit of a thing, we're hearing that Noble's just taken a knock, so we think he'll be back available in for the squad moving forward. I don't think it's a COVID thing.
Right.
But I mean, Tommy, on that, would you have replaced like for like when it comes to the fact that we've made a forced change due to Soucek coming up against a team that is struggling? Trying to put some form of respect on Norwich, but they are a struggling side. Only scored 8 goals this season, conceded upwards of 40 goals so far this season. I don't want to just put them to bed, but is this the lineup? Before we came on, you seemed quite buzzing about this lineup, and I think you are, aren't you?
Yeah, absolutely love this lineup. I think it's a great lineup, especially, look, we're playing at home against Norwich. We're bottom of the table. They're a poor side. And obviously, look, it's unfortunate for Soucek, but as Jake said, he will get a rest that he possibly needs. And had Noble been available tonight, I think it's almost certain that Noble would have been slotted in beside Rice, which would have been okay. Again, we're at home to Norwich. Noble perfectly capable of having a very good game against Norwich. But I love that Lanzini is in beside Rice tonight. I really do. He's played that role before. He's been drafted into that position before, and he's played it really well. And particularly because we're at home to Norwich. I take Jake's point, that Fornals could easily have played there, and I would understand the temptation to do that. And against a much better side, then, yeah, I think I would make that switch and leave Lanzini at number 10. But I think given the fact that we're at home to Norwich, I think there's no problem whatsoever in playing Lanzini a little deeper alongside Rice, where he can, pull the strings, which he's brilliant at doing. He's such a technically gifted player. He's like, a quarterback, really. In NFL terms, on the ball, he gets everything moving, keeps everything flowing. So for this particular game, I think it's perfect that we have Lanzini slotting in beside Rice. Albeit it was the forced move, really, because we didn't have Moyes didn't have Soucek or Noble available, and as Jake says, Krall just does not seem to get a look in no matter what happens. But you look at that 11. On paper, they should make light work of a poor Norwich side.
Yeah, let's take a look at the Norwich side here. They've made 7 changes from their last outing. Krul comes back in at goal. Hanley, captain, centre-back, Scottish international. Aarons, who makes his 150th appearance for Norwich tonight. Pukki up top. We know, listen, we can sit here and say, they are a struggling side, and they are a struggling side. Of course they are. From the 8 goals that they've scored, Pukki seems to be that kind of ray of sunshine for Norwich because he's got 5 from the 8. What do you think of Norwich's threat, if at all any, Jake?
It's difficult because I think they might surprise us. They might not. You look at obviously Krul is a recognisable name in goal. Hanley, we've heard of him. Aarons is a decent right back that we thought might have got a big money move a couple of seasons ago. Never happens. He's stuck with he's stuck with Norwich. We haven't really heard much of him since then. But Pukki to me just seems like he scored 5 goals this season. Fair play in a pretty awful pretty awful Norwich side, and for him to score 5 out of their 8 goals tells you everything you need to know. As we're sitting, 20 games into this Premier League season, I still think that he's in the middle between a very good Championship striker and just about keeping his head above water at a struggling side, which he is. And they're struggling, they're down. Norwich, there's no beating around the bush. They've gone back to what they were like with Daniel Farker in charge. They brought Dean Smith in. Something's changed for a couple of weeks, like it always does with managers. Back to square one, and it still looks like now that they are well and truly down.
Yeah, what do you think, Tommy? Is there any ray of sunshine for them? Literally, I know that we are, since loads of fans have been talking about never replacing Haller, but since Haller's gone, we're the 4th highest goal-scoring team in the calendar year of 2021 in the Premier League, which is a ridiculous stat to think that we've done that without a recognised number 9 or an out-and-out striker. But you look at our front 5, Vlasic, For-nals, Lanzini, Antonio, Bowen. There's creativity there. There's a lot there, isn't there?
Yeah, there is. And of course, you're going to have the likes of Declan Rice and Lanzini raiding from midfield as well at various times. So yeah, it's a very attacking team. I love that it is, particularly in this game. Norwich are so poor. They find it difficult to defend. It'll be interesting to see if they try and park the bus, just try to keep everything compact. But even then, we should really be able to break them down. If they try to play football with us, they're going to get spanked, I think. This is a poor Norwich side. I don't fear them at all. I think there's very, very little chance they'll take anything from this game. And I'm not usually too cocksure about Premier League games because you can get shocks, obviously, but I just don't see it. It's not on the cards tonight. I think we're going to beat them. I think the only question is by how many goals. This is a very poor Norwich side. They're going to finish bottom of the table. They will get relegated. They struggle badly for goals. It's just all of the aces are in our pack.
Yeah, no, I get that. Sorry, I'm having the kids come in the room to be asking me loads of questions while you are chatting. I mean, I'm getting texts coming through saying there's a late change. I don't know if I believe it though, but I don't know if I believe what I've read there, to be honest. So apparently the rumor is that Soucek is a late dropout and Fredericks is in, but Fredericks isn't even on the bench, so I can't see how that would take place. So I
think Fredericks has COVID. He's out with COVID, is he?
This is the thing. This is what makes this whole thing like really tough to predict, because you don't really know who's going to be in and out of the squad. And so far, touch wood, West Ham seem to be managing the situation reasonably well. But then that's just what Moyes is kind of. I suppose he's not wishing for games to be cancelled. He's just been annoyed at the fact that the games come up. But at the end of the day. So Alfie is saying here, Fredericks was a late dropout, then Soucek came in.
That's what I've heard, yeah.
Right, so maybe what I've had is...
God knows, Anton, God
knows. They've read it the wrong way around, but we'll just keep going by what we've been told until something more official comes out. But yeah, I mean, Tommy, do we approach this cocky? Do you think, how is Moyes going to approach this game tonight? Because we've seen so many times against so many teams that we should turn up and do a job over them, and sometimes we haven't. But is that me talking like an old West Ham fan, or should we be starting to think like a new West Ham fan, like the new way that West Ham are playing?
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about tonight. We're taking the 3 points tonight. As regards how we'll start the game, it's always difficult to know, but how we should start the game is very fast. Get after these guys right from the off. I mean, they've got no confidence. Get after them fast, get after them early, heap the pressure on them right from the first whistle, go for goals. And, if we can score, inside the first kind of 15, 20 minutes, yeah, I mean, that'll basically, and I would very, very rarely say this, but it would almost feel at that point, okay, this is in the bag already. Once we score, we're going to win. And so I think I really, really want to see us come out of the gates really fast. And I hope Moyes is saying something to that effect in the dressing room. Listen, let's get after these guys right from the off. We've got loads of attacking talent on the pitch. Let's really put the pressure on from the first whistle. Let's take advantage of their lack of ability and their lack of any confidence whatsoever. We should be all over them. We really should.
Three games ago, Jake, West Ham were in 5th place, sometimes once upon a time dropped down to 6th place, and we're 7 points behind Arsenal. We find ourselves 1 point behind Arsenal again. At one point when we were hitting that blip, things were over. The end of the world kicked into West Ham fans. Everyone imploded around the world. We bounced back. We got 2 great victories in the Premier League, 1 great victory in the FA Cup against Premier League opposition. And now we find ourselves in a place where we've got Norwich and Leeds respectively. And, how important is tonight's game?
And if I can just add, sorry,
go on, Tom.
Anton, if I can just add, if we can win tonight and beat Leeds, Arsenal and Tottenham play each other at the weekend. So, we could really benefit this week if everything goes well.
Yeah. How important is that then, Jake? Does that add to the equation tonight, or do you think Moyes is just concentrating on game at a time, or he'll have that in the back of his mind, won't he, to try and push further into the top 4?
Of course he will. Of course he will. He's got loads of things just boiling in, the back of his mind, but he's got this game firstly. Let's get this game done. These next few games are massive for West Ham, massive. We've got Norwich tonight, which we should expect to pick up 3 points. We got Leeds at home, which we should be winning, but I think we're going to find a little bit more difficult than what we anticipate. I believe we then got Man United away, which is always a tough game, but I still believe they're a very beatable side looking at those at the moment. Then we got Watford at home, which again we should be winning that game. And as Tommy rightly said, Arsenal and Tottenham play each other this weekend. Wouldn't love it anymore for it to be a boring 0-0 draw, because that benefits us. Spurs have got a few games in hand. That's then one of those games, and then they haven't picked up 3 points, and neither have Arsenal, who we are tracking down. If we win tonight and we beat Leeds on Sunday before Arsenal play Spurs, we could be 5 points ahead of them.
And that's what we just need to do now. Really, Tommy, it comes down to what West Ham turn up tonight, really, isn't it? Because sometimes feel like, and it's happened pretty much through our whole lives of watching West Ham. It does depend on what West Ham turn up to the game. Is it going to be a confident West Ham? Is it going to be a West Ham on edge? Is it going to be because I do sometimes, I think I need to remove myself from this weakness of fearing a banana skin. Yeah. I feel like that's where I'm at, but I'm trying to transition and look at this game and try and go on the mindset of going, well, we should beat them because on paper we should, but it doesn't always work out like that, and that's my concern. So, we haven't even taken a look at the bench yet. I mean, this is what we've got options.
Do we have to look at
it? Well, do you know what kind of excites me, if I'm being brutally honest, is some of the younger players that are on it. So you've got Areola, the goalie, in as a sub goal. Alessi, Masuaku, Johnson. What have I got this? Did I put? Oh, I've made a boo boo in the start 11 screen, didn't I?
Yeah.
Oh my words, I've made a boo boo. Apologies for that. Sorry. Johnson is on the bench. Ashby, Kroll, Ekwa, Okoflex, and Yarmolenko. If we find ourselves in a positive situation, can either of you see us giving some of the younger ones a little run out?
No.
No.
No. Moyes just does not have a history of doing that.
He does not.
If we're going to have substitutions, they'll be relatively late. It'll be Yarmolenko, Masuaku. Those will be the kind of substitution players we've already seen before. He doesn't tend to throw youngsters in, even in those situations. We might see one potentially come on at some point. But no, it'll be late substitutions. The starting 11 will play the vast majority of the game. It'll be Masuaku and Yarmolenko will be the first two off the bench.
Yeah.
There you go.
And I think, I do agree with Tommy. And I think the only youth player that could get a look in is Ashby. I don't see Okoflex or any of them. Really getting a look in. I think it will be Ashby and Ashby only, I think.
Yeah, cool. Well, let me jump through some of the comments. Paul Evans is in the house, says, come on, you Irons. Howard Ailes saying evening. Come on, all you Irons. Pete Chapman, hope you're well. Good to see you. It's Marco Booger's birthday today. Well, just to let you know, we're trying to get a hold of Marco Boogers, and he's proving extremely difficult. He is proving extremely difficult. But then I wonder why.
Anton.
He's maybe in a caravan in Holland.
Surprise, surprise. Marco Booger's gone missing again.
Frano P is saying, evening all, hope you're well, mate. Michael P is saying, I can't believe West Ham in the Sky or BT Sports, the AFCON and Spurs, but not us. Bias. I mean, just out of interest and a slight digression, did you see the refereeing in the Tunisia-Mali game today?
I saw
my word.
something.
I just have to quickly reiterate, and I know it's slightly off topic, but the referee decided to blow the final whistle on the 85th minute. And Mali were beating Tunisia 1-0 at the time. So he called the game quits on the 85th minute. Tunisia went mental, absolutely mental. So after such a big problem on the park, he restarted the game. 2 minutes later, a Mali player got sent off. VAR got involved, overruled the referee, and the referee then overruled VAR and still sent the player off. Then the referee called the game quits at 89.5 minutes and never took it to the 90 minutes. And it went ballistic. Anyway, there you go. That's the world of refereeing.
One thing.
The Premier League will definitely try and get hold of him for next season.
Yeah. One thing, though, is that I don't think within the rules this game can actually be televised, because I've read something today that this game wasn't planned to be televised when it was first originally planned to take place in the middle of December. So I think the rule is if it wasn't scheduled in to be televised on Sky or BT or whatever, because it was a Saturday 3:00, then they can't televise it in its rearranged date. I think that's the rule that they've got, so that's why they're not televising it, I think.
Father Snowman evening, everyone. I mean, I think it is going to be on telly somewhere in the world. We're hearing from some of our good American friends. So touch wood, we can get a chance to see it. Alfie is saying it would be nice for but I can already see Johnson for Cresswell at 60, Masuaku for For-nals at 75, and Yarmolenko for Vlasic at 85. I've got more comments to go through. Tommy, Cresswell, I mean, it is such a positive and good boost for West Ham to have him back, isn't it? How much have we missed him in that role?
We've missed him massively. He's a huge loss. Obviously, we don't even have to go into Masuaku, left back, just a nightmare.
Go on, Tommy.
Ben Johnson, obviously, I think has done a decent job when he's been asked to play over there as left back. But it's not his natural position, but he's done okay, but he just doesn't have the deliveries. And that's the big thing with Cresswell. He sets up so many goals. He causes so many problems down that side for the opposition. His corner deliveries, his free kick deliveries, his crosses from open play. I mean, they're absolutely top class. And he's also a very good defender, very experienced. He makes a huge difference to us down that flank. When he's not there, opponents target us on that side. When he's there, they don't. And that tells you everything, really.
Yeah. What do you think, Jake?
It's bang on, and you don't know how much you miss these players until you take them out. And some of our corners have been absolutely dreadful in the last few weeks, and that's because we haven't got Aaron Cresswell there. He's our best set piece taker in the club, and that's why. And Aaron Cresswell is one of the main reasons why we have so much success at set pieces. It's because 9 times out of 10, I believe, he puts the ball in a dangerous area, and he's just when we look and we haven't got another left back there, and we bring Masuaku in, or even Johnson, Cresswell still levels above Ben Johnson at this moment in time as a left back, and we do miss Cresswell so much, and it's such a relief to see him back. I hope we haven't rushed him back, because whatever it was, chipped bone. I mean, we didn't know when he was going to be back. It was almost put to the side for a second, and then we said, there's no return date. And then all of a sudden yesterday, we might start tomorrow. It's just, it's just what we hear. Anton, I got ahead in a second. Thank you very much.
That's fine, Jakey boy. Everyone who's interested, go and check out West Ham Official. Hit the subscribe button for young Jakey boy. Thanks for joining us, mate, and enjoy the game.
Cheers, Anton. Catch you later.
Take it easy. Tommy, Vlasic. Let's get on to Vlasic. He's found himself in a little bit of form. He's kind of, against Leeds, I thought he had one of his greatest games, if not his best game, in the Claret and Blue shirt so far. Obviously, Benrahma is off to AFCON. This is his opportunity, really, to shine, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's kind of perfect timing for West Ham. Moyes has obviously used him initially sparingly in the Premier League. Didn't see much of him. Used him mostly in Europa League and Carabao Cup. So it's been a kind of a slow enough process, which Moyes has a tendency to do with players. But I don't know if it was by design by David Moyes or it's just good timing. But Vlasic has started to get more minutes. I'm sure it's by design. Moyes knew that we were losing Benrahma in January. And so I think he started to give Vlasic the minutes to get him up to speed with the Premier League and with his teammates in the starting 11, knowing that he was going to need him at this time. And he's timed it perfectly because Vlasic has really come into form. He's starting to show what he's about. I think there's more to come from him. We certainly aren't seeing the best of him even yet. And so the timing is absolutely perfect because now we do have a player in Vlasic who's really coming into form, who's starting to look really confident, finding his feet. And he's going to be important to us now going forward while Benrahma's away. And, I'm sure he'll be very motivated too. He will also know that Benrahma will be back. And he'll want to make sure that when Benrahma comes back, he's going to have to take a seat on the bench. So he'll be very motivated to perform really well and make sure that he keeps his place in the starting 11. And if he keeps performing as he is, he may well do that. And like I say, I think
Yeah.
there's even more to come from him as he plays more and more games. So yeah, I'm really, really happy with what we've been seeing from Vlasic recently. Perfect timing for us.
Yep, absolutely. Now, Father Snowman is saying, so that means
Yeah.
Soucek is out of Sunday. I believe it is, because with the
Yeah.
new rules, which is 7 days isolation, he played against Leeds last Sunday, which means that he's obviously tested positive from whether it be a lateral flow or
Yeah.
PCR the day after that or 2 days after that, which means, of course, he'd be out of the game on Sunday. So I don't think there's any way of how they can get around that. Black
No.
Country Hammers in the house. Hope you're well. What is the game on? I don't know. Your guess is as good as ours, to be honest. Garino is saying Soucek needed a rest. I mean, did he? I know everyone cried for it to happen, but not cried, but called for it to happen.
Yeah, I think that had more to do with his performances more than anything. I think people saw he wasn't playing so well in a lot of games. Wasn't hitting the heights he did last season, and
Yeah.
I think sometimes when that happens, and a player is playing kind of every game, people start to say, "Oh, maybe he just needs a rest." I don't think rest was his problem, if I'm honest. I think he just wasn't really in great form. I think the change in the dynamics between him and Declan Rice from last season to this didn't help him. But I never felt like he was knackered or anything like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Mark Alexander says, evening all. Johnson is our 12th man. Yeah, apologies. That's my mistake in the opening video. This is an attacking team. Finally, as Tommy said, he's delighted with it. And yeah, I'm exactly the same as well. Toby Sampson, good to see you, mate. Hope you're well. Crazy is back. Can't wait. Come on, you irons. Hey, everyone from Mark R. Black Country Hammer saying strong team. Quattro is saying come on, you irons. Hornswazzler is saying, but will Cresswell be up to speed? I mean, I personally was shocked to see Cresswell's name on the team sheet. But then again, I've got to put the trust and the faith in what Moyes is doing at the club and trust that they've been managing his situation a lot better than what we first anticipate. I just always thought that maybe if you were going to bring Cresswell back from an injury, that you would always, wean them back in. But then the issue is it was a broken bone in his tailbone, so it wasn't muscular. So I don't know if there's maybe something in that makes maybe a player bounce back quicker. I don't know. I mean, I'm not a specialist in that nature. Are you, Tommy?
No, definitely not. My arse bone is intact, so I can't. I don't know. I don't know what goes on with that kind of injury. But look, obviously, we just have to trust Moyes. He knows what he's doing, and if he thought Cresswell wasn't capable of playing 65, 70 minutes or whatever he's going to play tonight, then he would be on the bench. But he clearly feels that he's built up enough fitness to start the game. And to be honest, it may not be the most demanding game to put him into either. If we're pinning Norwich back a lot, Cresswell can play high. He may not have to be doing as much sprinting from end to end tonight as he might against a better opposition. He won't be under as much pressure maybe. So it might be a good game to chuck him back into, get his match fitness up a bit. But yeah, like I say, I trust Moyes. I'm sure Cresswell has enough fitness to do 65 minutes or so, whatever he needs to do tonight.
Well, there's currently a light show taking place at the London Stadium right now, and I didn't realise they were going to do the light show for every single evening game. I only thought it was going to be a Europa League game, but it looks the business, doesn't it? The fireworks display as well. Has Victor got a point here? I think it says Moyes doesn't rate Krul.
Yeah, that's patently obvious now.
Yeah.
Krul just can't get a kick, So, and look, David Moyes sees him in training every day, and again, we just have to trust him. I think Victor's correct. Yeah, I think Moyes just doesn't rate Krul, doesn't think he's a great player, and I'm sure he'll be sending him back on his way at the end of the season.
Everyone get your predictions in the comments right now. We're going to keep going through the comments. Lanzini brace tonight, Rice and Vlasic to make it 4. Noble people were saying knee ligament issue, so around 1 month out. 4-0 today from Hammers Mikey. Antonio double For-nals and Soucek. Paul Evans saying great lineup. Come on, you irons from Long Dark Tunnel. Alfie saying Antonio hat-trick 66-1 on Sky Bet. And of course, last time out, when the two clubs met, he scored 4 goals against Norwich back in 2021 or 2020, I think it was. Sorry. Hello, lads. Good to see the West Ham unofficial here. Always impressed. Absolutely. Good young lad. Gets his point across really well. Antonio 4, Norwich 0. Could you imagine we got a repeat of that? You'd take that right now, wouldn't you, Tommy? Listen, Tommy, what is your prediction for the game?
Yeah, I think they're probably not far off the mark. Norwich concede a lot of goals. They don't defend very well. So, yeah, I think there's goals in this for us. I'm going to be really, really bold. I'm going to... I know this does not happen very often, and I might be totally wrong. It could end up, 3-0. But I'm going to go 5. I think... I do. I think with that team that we've got out, that we could actually give this Norwich team a bit of a pasting, especially if we get a goal early on. Like if we even go in at halftime 2-0, it could very easily get ugly for Norwich in the second half. I'm gonna go wild. Why not? I love the look of that lineup, and Norwich are really poor, can't defend. Maybe we just give them a good old spanking. I'd love to see us give somebody good old spanking, and if we're going to give someone a good old spanking, home to Norwich seems like the most likely time it's going to happen. I'm going to go 5-0 to the Hammers.
Love it. Love that positivity, Tommy. It's brilliant. It's good to hear. And obviously, Iron Shaft is agreeing with you because he's ordering a 5 guys in hopes that we see 5 goals as well, which would be great to see. Garino is saying no Soucek COVID. Yeah, we believe it is. I hope he means the burger, mate. Good possibility of someone getting a hat trick. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Can't underestimate the opposition. No, we certainly can't. Hope Vlasic gets a goal. I'm having to skip so many comments. 4-0 West Ham. 2 goals the first half from Trev Tube. Okaflex to come on the second half and grab a goal. Go on. Looking forward to seeing Vlasic, Lanzini, and Fornals together. Ekwa is a unit, of course. Pierre Ekwa on the bench. I mean, I saw him at the training camp in St Andrews. He's a big lad. He is a big lad. And obviously, he's doing a good job in the under-23s as well. Yeah. So it's good to see him in and around the squad. English Folker is saying, my heart says demolition job. My head says banana skin. Norwich are shite from Long Dark Tunnel. Pat Holland is saying, morning fellas from down under, 2-0 is my gut feeling. I'm going to have to jump right down to the bottom, everyone, because there is so many comments and I just want to get to people's predictions. Let me just kind of have to find some of them there. It's on live in Sydney. We've been toothless from set pieces without the main man at left back. Absolutely. Masuak is a victim of pile and social media culture. For someone played out of position almost every game, he's a cult hero. You'll miss him when he's gone. Where are all the predictions?
Not even a little bit.
Oh, Anton, read your emails. I sent you an email with all the streaming sites and I'm watching the game now. Right, cool. Excellent. Right, Tommy, thank you very much. I'll go and let you watch the game. You've got the link if you want to jump back on at half-time. We'll see you then. Good man.
Thanks, Anton.
Take it easy. Cheers, Tommy. Take care, mate. Bye-bye. Cool. Right, so I do... For your delight, let's see if I can get this up and running for you now. Now, I should have a timer for you, which will be a pleasant surprise, which you should all enjoy. I've got a kickoff. I'm kicked off. Did that not download? Oh. Just bear with me for a second. Just getting set up. So it looks like they've maybe got Lanzini in the deeper role. It looks like Lanzini's playing in a deeper role. Okay. Just need to bear with me. I just need to get this set up. So 141. Oh, Tim Krul saves from Jarrod Bowen. I'm a little bit further ahead than that, though, so I need to find the time. Right, I'm going to pause it there because I'm going to get up to there. 6, 7. Good chance from Jarrod Bowen. Lucky. And here we are. And what a div. Declan right. Vlasic gets dispossessed. Hold on a second. Hold on, little man. Right, this should be it now. We've got it sorted, hopefully. There you go. What do you think of that, everyone? Come on, you Lions. Antonio wins a foul. Just let me know, do you like what's going on the screen? Hopefully that gives you a bit of a helping hand. Free kick to West Ham. Owen, back post to Diop in the middle of the box. Krul comes out and gets it. Right, give me 2 seconds. I'm just getting quickly set up. So Diop's got the ball in the back of the defence. Plays it to Cresswell. Out wide to Soucek. Soucek crosses in. Back post. Cleared from Norwich. Straight to Lanzini. He's dispossessed though from Pukki. Plays the ball through. Declan Rice comes back to try and win it. And he does. Dawson comes back to collect. Lanzini plays into For-nals. Rice finds Lanzini. Sprays the ball out to the left to Antonio. He does well. Vlasic out on the left. Skips by one player. Inside the box. Edge of the box to Lanzini. Shoots from distance. Rose Ed. That's unfortunate. Unlucky Lanzini. Good play from West Ham. Brilliant play from West Ham. Oh, Norwich have got on the attack. Rashika. Oh, they play the ball into the box. Dawson does well. Plays it out to Soucek. Right, I'm just pressing pause there because I need to get the game back up in time. Jarrod Bowen's tracking the ball down. Norwich trying to play the ball out from the back. Oh, For-nals brings down Norwich player. Just waiting for that timer to start again. Norwich have got the ball from the foul from Pablo For-nals. Norwich playing the ball out from the back. Norwich have got the ball now. They're inside the box. Out the left, tries to cross it in. Declan Rice comes back, clears it for a Norwich corner. Corner to Norwich. Corner from Norwich. In swinger. Oh, it's fine. It's gone back to the player though with the corner. Swings it in. Back post. Goes out for a goal kick. Back in a second, everyone. Norwich have still got the ball now on the attack. West Ham have got bodies back, but they've got a bit of space down the right-hand side. Cut inside. Oh, they've got a bit of space on the edge of the box. We've got plenty of men back, but they still find it. Shoots from distance, goes over the bar. Let's see what the comments are saying. West Ham on the attack. Vlasic through the middle. He's dispossessed from the Norwich player. He wins it back, though. Antonio cuts inside to his right foot. Tries to switch play. Declan Rice has got the ball. Diop. Attack down the left-hand side from Vlasic. Plays in Cresswell. Vlasic wins it back. Finds Fornals on the edge of the box. Plays into Lanzini. Cresswell pings the ball in through the middle. Oh, Bowen unlucky. He's got two defenders who have done a really good job to clear the ball out for a West Ham corner. Unlucky from Jarrod Bowen. Good cross in there from the man himself, Aaron Cresswell. Corner cleared away. Chrome. Norwich, West Ham trying to apply a bit of pressure. Ball forward for Norwich. They're inside our box. Plays it out. They've got space. We're not covering them. Shoots from distance. We're lucky it trickles to Fabianski. Who is that? It's gone down. Is it Lanzini's gone down? Looks in a lot of discomfort. I need to move this camera. Sorry, people. Soufal smashes through onto Lanzini. Lanzini is currently down from a knock with Vladimir Soufal. Sorry, I'm just getting myself nice and comfy. Please let me know your thoughts on the background. Lanzini is back up. Lanzini is back on. Norwich have got the ball again. Ping the ball over the top. Don't know how they've managed to get it to their player. He's beat Dawson to it. He's out on the left. Tried to skip by Dawson. Treats the ball into the middle of the park. Bit of a mix-up there between Diop and Dawson, but they've cleared it. Vlasic has the ball out on the left-hand side on the counter-attack. Declan Rice. Cresswell. Soufal out the right-hand side. Bowen collects it, finds Lanzini, who's playing in that deep line role, which I'll need to change that image on our screen. Oh, I knew Norwich have dispossessed us. Norwich playing the ball back to their defenders. Norwich on the attack. Where's me? Pardon me. Sorry, everyone. Norwich again on the attack, coming down the left-hand side. They're just trying to keep a hold of the ball. It's won by Soufal. Lanzini plays through to Declan Rice. Gonna have to bring this timer forward a little bit. Not to that though. Dawson plays the ball back to Diop. Out wide to Cresswell. Declan Rice out on the left-hand side. It's cleared for a West Ham throw-in. It's a good shout, mate. I need to look at that. Thank you very much. Evening all. Ablo, hello. Lanzini on the grass, he is. No, we didn't, Lee. We did not sign anyone. Thank you very much, Steve. Diop now has the ball, plays it into Dawson. Dawson sprays the ball out wide, finds Sofal, who's further forward, and it's cleared out for a West Ham throw-in. Throw-in back to Dawson, plays it back to Diop. Cresswell. Lanzini. Back to Diop. Out wide to Cresswell. For-nals drops deep. Plays it back to Diop in our own half. Diop goes long. Over the top. Good ball. Oh, Antonio. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky from Antonio. He does get a touch on the ball, but the angles. West Ham on attack down the left-hand side. Cresswell, ball in low. Oh, Bowen! It's cleared from the Norwich defence. Corner to West Ham. Nice little ball there from Vlasic. Cresswell, low fizzed in ball. It was right on the foot of Bowen, but Gibson came in and cleared it for a Norwich, for a West Ham corner, which Cresswell will take. Big ball in to Dawson. Vlasic on the edge of the box. Dawson's still down. Get back up though, because we've got the ball. He's seen it and he's back up. Cresswell tries to skip by and West Ham win a throw-in. Thanks to Hazard. Good to see you, mate. Good to have him back. It is. West Ham got the ball again. Big whipped in ball from For-nals. Tim Krul collects the ball for Norwich. Big ball from Norwich forwards. Amida tries to skip by Diop, and he does. Sofal's there, but he gets the ball in to the back post. Norwich have got the ball again. Aarons. Big ball over the top. Player's gone down too easy. He's not even calling for it. was like it went down in the box too easy there. West Ham putting pressure on the Norwich defence. We've got bodies forward. They're playing it back now. Hanley for Norwich. Oh, Declan Rice is pressing, and the keeper clears straight out for a West Ham throw-in just on the halfway line. Diop gets the ball. He's going to play it wide over to Dawson. It's in the central position of the centre half. He's going to play it back to Diop again. West Ham just going to calm the game down a little bit. Just hold their possession. Cresswell plays in Lanzini just over the halfway line. Fornals is out wide, plays it back to Lanzini just back in our own half. Antonio drops deep to collect the ball, wins it, plays it out wide to Cresswell, makes a run, receives the pass out on the left. Antonio still on the ball, driving at the defence, inside the 18-yard box, plays it into Fornals. I thought it was going to Lanzini. Fornals takes it, plays a lovely ball through to Soufal. Soufal drops it in low. For Fornals. And he gets a corner. Good football from West Ham. Unlucky. Really good football. And that, do you know what? Made it all from Antonio there, dropping deeper to collect the ball. I thought that was going to go. I thought Lanzini was going to take it, but Fornals, what a ball from Fornals to Soufal. Goes first time, tries to find Fornals, but the Norwich player defends. The West Ham corner. Here comes Jarrod Bowen, and then an in-swinger. Right on top of the keeper. Keeper's gone down, no. Play on. It's gone wide, and it's a corner to West Ham. Now, I don't know. There's been a collision between the keeper and the West Ham player. The West Ham player's down inside the goal. Is it Vlasic? Let's have a look here and see what happens. Vlasic is standing on top of the keeper. Oh my word, ref! He's wrestling Vlasic. How can he even be shouting for that? Look at him. Look, Vlasic is doing nothing. No hands on him. Oh my word! I tell you what, if that ball was on top of if that ball delivered was on top of Kroll, that would have been a penalty. It was because the ball wasn't away, was completely like away from that incident. What one are you watching? No. Vlasic is still down inside the goal, but he's kind of stepping back up. Obviously, Kroll can't handle the fact that a player stands on him. West Ham, another corner. Bowen's going to stand on Tim Kroll. It's going to be an in-swinger from Fornals. Cresswell's out there on the left-hand side, but Fornals looks like he's going to swing it in. Oh, he doesn't. He takes it short. Finds Lanzini. Pings from distance. And Kroll picks up the ball. Unlucky. Tim Kroll whacks the ball forward. A big up and under. The Soufal does enough. Cresswell wins it. Plays into Pablo Fornals, who's dropped deep. Cresswell again. Finds Lanzini, who's dropped deep, to come and collect the ball. Plays it out to Declan Rice. Sprays it into Lanzini. Going to play it out wide to Cresswell. Cresswell pings the ball forward to Tim Kroll. Tim Kroll. West Ham have won it back. Declan Rice, Manny Lanzini, Antonio, Lanzini, Cresswell, Fornals finds Antonio out on the left-hand side. Aarons has cleared it. Lanzini let it run out for. He thought it was going to go for a corner, but it was a throw-in, but he's taking the quick throw-in. Cresswell finds Fornals. Good bit of possession by West Ham. Fornals tries to skip by the Norwich player. They've dispossessed him. Cresswell does it enough to come back and win the ball back. He's done brilliant. Nice play. Vlasic play him in. He does. Cresswell's not going to get to it in time, and it goes out for a goal kick to Norwich. I can't see it live on the stream, but I think there's loads of people in the chat that are telling you where to watch it. You can see them. I can see everyone in the chat talking about where you can watch it. West Ham got 57% of possession over Norwich's 43%. Norwich got the ball. Ball out wide left. Williams plays the ball through the middle. Oh, Declan Rice. He does get a hold of the ball. Takes a little bit of a touch on it. Dawson holds on to it, and Fabianski comes out to collect the ball. Decker's done enough there. I mean, it was a bit of a wild one, wasn't it? Got my nephew here watching the game with me. Declan out wide to the left to Cresswell. Drops the ball into Vlasic. Nice interlinking play there between him and Fornals. Cresswell's got the ball, plays the ball out wide to Antonio, who's pulled down by the Norwich player. But it goes out from Hanley, and it's a West Ham throw-in. And it goes out again for another throw-in to West Ham. Declan Rice. And it goes out for another throw-in. 3 consecutive throw-ins in a space of about 10 seconds. Cresswell. Fornals makes a run. Struggling to find someone who's getting space. Norwich have got a lot of bodies back. They've still got it. They've played it out. And they've won themselves a throw-in. Norwich on the attack down the left-hand side. Soucek does brilliant to win the ball back, and he's still got the ball in possession. Plays the ball through to Declan Rice, who kicks the ball a little bit further afield, but he does get up there and win it back. Plays the ball back from Cresswell to Fabianski, who clears. Vlasic. Oh, come on, ref. He's all over Vlasic, who pulls him down, and West Ham get a free kick just inside our own half. Getting through. Lanzini finds Soucek. 2 seconds. Soucek at the right. Oh, ref! He skips by the Norwich player, and the Norwich player pulls him down. He's just outside the 18-yard box, out on the right near the touchline, and the player brings him down, and he's going to get a yellow card, and West Ham are going to get a free kick in a dangerous position. So we've got Jarrod Bowen and Aaron Cresswell stepping over the free kick. They're just kind of on the edge of the box near the touchline over on the right-hand side. Referee's just having a chat with the players. As normal, it's Dawson. Cresswell. Oh, Lanzini. He plays it low, right onto the edge of the box, and Lanzini runs onto it. And the ball must take a little bounce because he hits it into literally orbit. You can see it just hits like a little bobble just before it lands on Lanzini's foot. And they're struggling to get the ball back. What do you think so far then from the game? 33 minutes in. A slow approach, slow, gradual approach. Or would you say that Norwich are frustrating West Ham? Dawson, big clearance up top. Antonio's there, wins the header, knocks it onto Bowen, plays the ball through. Oh, that was unlucky. I thought it was going to get through to For-nals, but it doesn't. Norwich clear it and drive forward. Lanzini gets in front of the player, but the player brings him down from Norwich and wins a free kick. Declan Rice at the edge of the centre circle plays in For-nals. West Ham are driving forward in numbers. Rice out on the left-hand side, still driving forward again. Plays in Cresswell, plays a 1-2, receives the ball back, skips by the player, crosses it in. Does he win a corner? He gets a corner. The Norwich players were saying the ball was over the line, but it wasn't. Corner to West Ham. Come on, West Ham. Come on, you Irons. Cresswell, outswinger. Cleared from Norwich defender. Pablo Fornals collects the ball again, puts it onto his right foot. Switches play over to the middle of the park where Lanzini is, who collects the ball. Plays it out wide to Jarrod Bowen on the right-hand side, who's... Oh, and we win another corner. How are you... What are you trying... What? Williams is screaming, saying they should have won the ball, but there's absolutely no way. It's another corner to West Ham. Fornals is dropping into where the corner is taken. He does. He takes it short. Fornals plays into Bowen. Edge of the box. Crosses it in. Oh, he scores! Yeah! Yes! Jarrod Bowen. Yes! Love it. Love it. Bloody brilliant. What are they checking for? What are they checking for? Vlasic? I don't know if they're going to give this. No goal. Disallowed. Vlasic was in the offside position, and they've deemed him in the right. Come on, West Ham. Yeah, he blocked the goalie's view. Absolutely, Quattro. They're checking it because it's a West Ham goal, as they always do, don't they? Rubbish! but hopefully that will give us a kick up the backside. West Ham on the attack, Declan Rice. Oh, what a ball through to For-nals, who's out on the edge of the box. Keeps a hold of it. He's on the edge of the box. He's a little bit greedy. Oh! I thought there was players there. %81 possession in the last 5 minutes. Plays a kind of awkward back pass for Tim Krul. Pings the ball forward. Dawson wins the header, no problem at all. Norwich player's gone down. Looks like it's a little bit of a collision. Bookie gets the award, stands back up and runs on and carries on like nothing's happened. And West Ham have won the ball back, but then so have Norwich, who are driving forward. They're now on the attack down the right-hand side. They've still got a hold of the ball. They're on the edge of the box. Shoots from distance. Fabianski's had to kind of do a routine dive over to the left-hand side to collect the ball, which he does. He finds Soucek really early. He's coming over the halfway line. Dawson plays the ball back to Diop. Diop driving forward, just on the edge of the centre circle. Plays in Fornals, who's dropped deep. Declan Rice is coming over the halfway line. Plays it out to Fornals. Pings the ball over the top, trying to find Vlasic, who's gone down from a knock from the Norwich player, but it goes out for a goal kick. Good idea. I'm Tony Kale. He's hilarious, man. The commentary. He's got to tough it up. He's talking about Vlasic. Norwich have got a throw in. Cresswell. Nice ball through to Fornals. Oh, tries to play the ball through to Antonio, but it's dispossessed from a Norwich defender. And now they have the ball in their own half. Williams on it, plays it back to the centre half. Awkward pass back for the centre half. Pings the ball big up and under. Dawson wins that header, no problem. Soucek wins it. Lanzini does really well. Finds Declan Rice in space in the halfway line. Cresswell makes the run. Oh, what a ball from Declan Rice. Cresswell out on the left. Pings the ball in over the top to nobody, which is a shame, but it stays in. All the way over the other side. Soucek. Oh, yeah! Jarrod Bowen this time! Yes! What a ball! What a goal! Soucek finds Bowen in the box to make it 1-0 West Ham, and they will not be chopping that goal off. They will not be chopping that goal off. Unbelievable. Techers love it from the lads. Brilliant. Declan Rice finds an absolutely unbelievable ball to Cresswell out on the left, who does a kind of over the top pass, but it switches play all the way over to Soucek, and he finds a pin perfect pass into the 6-yard box. And who's there? None other than Jarrod Bowen, the man of the moment, on the 6-yard line, and taps the ball into the back of the net. Great goal from West Ham, and 1-0 West Ham. Buzzing. Brilliant. Two. Great goal from West Ham. I'll come on to the comments in a second. Free kick, back post, and it goes wide, and it's a West Ham goal kick. Coming up to the half time. Oops. 3 minutes of injury time to be added on. Bowen's on fire. Game's just kind of, I suppose, the best time to score goals just before half time as well, isn't it? Bowen is on fire, mate. He is. I don't want to say the other part of it. Goal! 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 Yes! Bowen. Bowen. Love it. Vlasic needs to stay on his feet. Does anyone I need to ban in the chat? I don't know. I can't. Please, someone tell me. Diop. Dawson plays the ball forward, cleared from the Norwich defender. Honestly, what a great goal that was. A great team goal. Great ball from Declan Rice. Cresswell, fantastic run. And that just shows you, though, even though his ball was, overpowering and maybe went a bit too far, the fact of the matter is, what Soufal offers you is when he gets further forward, he collects that ball, and it's a great delivery from Soufal right onto the head of Jarrod Bowen. Great run from Jarrod Bowen. 6-yard box, taps it in with his head. Expect the halftime whistle to get blown anytime soon. Diop wins the header, goes back to Fabianski. And there goes the half-time whistle. West Ham leading from a 0-0 thanks to a fantastic goal from Jarrod Bowen. Delighted with that. What do you think? Get your comments in, and we'll quickly jump through some comments. I'll nip away and go and get a drink and get myself sorted as well. But we'll go through some of the comments as well. Let me know your thoughts. Keep your comments coming in. There's my nephew in the background, chomping away in his food. WESTHAM, Spurs are losing 1-0. Happy days. Second half, we really need to get at them and boost our goal difference. You have to feel sorry for Norwich. They haven't had a shot at Fab yet. Not convincing, but we lead. Yes, they do, but different spelling. Bowen's on fire, and he's taking out Danny Dyer. That's better. Put For-nals on the left and Vlasic in the middle. Danny Dyer's a fire. That's true. That is true. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy with that. I mean, to be honest, we're going to go through the game as well when we in the review, but I think it was a bit of a nervy start in the first half. We did hold a lot of possession. They did kind of frighten us a few times when they got the ball in dangerous areas. In particular, they were shooting from distance, but they never really caused us a massive amount of concern. But at the end of the day, we are up 1-0 at halftime, which is good. And it's now a case of getting inside. David Moyes talking to the lads and saying, right, now you've got a goal before halftime, which is the most, like, what you could say is the best time to go and get a goal. So this is what you need to do. You need to progress forward and go and get these 3 points. And it's pivotal that they do that in this second half. So touch wood, we can in the second half. I don't see us making anything. No, I don't think I would change anything in the second half, because I think it's going to be. I think we're just gradually getting into the game, so I think we'll gradually get better as we go along. Not bad, just strolling probably up the intensity in the second half. Yes, nice time wasting from Norwich. Should be 3-4-0 up, but I think we're going to come. It will come. It will take its time. Bit boring, but we haven't looked worried at all. Yeah, you're right, mate. Very sloppy from Daly, and hate the Spuds. Hopefully, Glenn Marshall's Spuds are crap. Without Sun, Spurs are crap. Trini is saying drop For-nals into Lanzini's position, push Lanzini forward. We need his creativity to open him up. And I think you're probably right. That's probably, to be honest with you, Mandy, that's probably the change I would look to make, to be honest. So what I'm going to say to you all is join me for the second half, where I'll be taking you through the second half of the West Ham Norwich game. Back for the second half. And I will see you all very soon. I will be back with you in a second. I'm just trying to find my actual stream. Just bear with me, please. How do I get that across? Is that... there we go. Corner for West Ham. Ball's played into the box. Bear with me again. My stream's gone down. There we are. Norwich on the attack. Pookie. Ball gets played through. Dawson does well. I know. Lanzini still playing in that kind of deeper role. For-nals still a bit further forward. West Ham trying to play a ball over the top. Cleared from the Norwich. Vlasic is using his strength. It's one out. He's inside the box. Oh, he's pulled down. Oh, he's pulled down, ref. VAR is checking it. Vlasic. The player's pulling him on the shorts. He pulls. No, it's not. They're not going to give that. Foul tries to play the ball down the right hand side, but Tim Curl comes out and collects. Fabianski plays the ball up, does Vlasic does well. For-nals. Grant Hanley comes back and clears it for Norwich. West Ham trying to put a bit of pressure on them. Clears it out, and West Ham gets a throw in. West Ham on the ball with Declan Rice. Driving forward, plays it through to Dawson. For-nals on the edge of the box. Oh, nice for Antonio. Oh, my word. Has he hit that over? Has that been a save? He's done so much hard work, and he's held the Norwich defender so tightly. He's held him inside the 6-yard box, and he's turned maybe at the penalty spot, and he's turned him. What a ball from For-nals. Puts it onto his left foot. He shoots. I think he's hit it over. Oh, it's unlucky. Oh, he's just kind of got his foot right under it, and it's just gone over the bar. That's unlucky. 9. For-nals does well again. Plays in Lanzini. Drops it through to Antonio. They've got plenty of men on Antonio, though, that they've won the ball back. Just keeping myself fueled with a bit of toast. Ball over the top from Norwich to Pukki. Inside the 18-yard box. Crosses into the middle. Oh, it skips over the players. They've got the ball again. Put it onto his right foot. Crossed it into the middle of the box. Cresswell heads it straight into danger. Diop again into danger. And Soucek does well and hands it back to Fabianski. Doesn't hand it back. Antonio. Oh, well done. Out wide to Bowen. Skips by the player. Oh, tries to find Antonio. But they've dispossessed it, clipped it, and cleared it. Oh, Dawson's done bloody brilliant to win that. Vlasic. Norwich on the attack down the right hand side. Cresswell standing up to him. Estero is inside the 18-yard box, just keeping the ball a bit static. Norwich have skipped by Declan Rice. Oh, tried to put it in, and they've won a corner from a clearance from Diop. The thing is, in this game, like, you'd really want a goal as quick as possible to offer that kind of gap, because they've got nothing to lose. Cross in from Norwich, back post. It would have been 2-1, but Soucek has headed it back out. And now we've got bodies coming forward on the counter. Antonio's driving forward. Bowen's made a run. Antonio's found For-nals. Oh, it's unbelievable. For-nals finds Bowen. Oh, the player comes back and does well for Norwich to clear. Great ball from Antonio, who finds For-nals, who heads the ball on to Bowen, who skips all the way through. The pace of the ball was a bit unfortunate. What a great run. I think it was actually Bowen's glancing run that was kind of put him into a bit of bother, to be honest. West Ham have won the ball back again. Lanzini, right in the hole. Plays it through to Fornals. What a ball through to Jarrod Bowen! Oh, he's hit the bar! He's hit the bar! It's an unbelievable ball through, I think it was at Fornals. And what a great penetrating pass. Lanzini gets the ball in the midfield, finds Fornals. What an unbelievable ball to Jarrod Bowen. Tries to chip the ball past Tim Krul, and it hits the bar and goes over. Oh my gosh. Ah, unlucky Jarrod Bowen. That's 2 one-on-ones now we've had in the space of a couple of minutes. Big ball forward from Norwich. Diop's trying to watch it go out, but he's shadowed the ball, guarded the ball, and kept the ball in play. Find Lanzini, who's got Declan Rice, over to Soufal on the right-hand side. Plays a neat ball through to Declan Rice on the right. Cuts inside to Lanzini. Tries to play the ball through, but it's dispossessed from the Norwich player. Now they're on the attack. They've got the ball coming through the middle. Norwich has still got a hold of the ball. Unlucky from Jarrod Bowen. Bowen was unlucky there from For-nals. He was. Great counter-attack it was. Bar Bowen again. Good play by For-nals. Absolutely. Mandy G. Oh, there's Delia. Nice football, but finished that. For-nals playing much closer to Rice and more central this half. Absolutely. Has to be 2-0. Difference between top strikers and decent wingers. Can't believe that how we want to miss. Lucky it's just Norwich. Vamos West Ham. Vamos West Ham. With Diop and Dawson at the back, we need a second. Fornals has got the ball. Handball from the Norwich player, but he's played on because we've got possession. So Foul pings the ball forwards. Norwich have got hold of it again. Fornals has done well there. West Ham have won the throw-in. Played a quick throw-in. Jarrod Bowen. Oh, it's unlucky. Norwich have done well, but we've won it back from Fornals. He's getting his body in about everything tonight. The ball's taken a deflection of West Ham have won. The throw-in right on the corner. Flag. Played the ball in. Lanzini plays the ball through to Soufal. Out on the right-hand side. Puts the ball onto his left foot. Fornals. All the way back to Dawson. Space ball over centrally into Diop, who's in the centre circle. Who's going to play the ball over to Cresswell. Pings the ball up, forward. There's a collision between Antonio and the Norwich defender. Now, Krul's got the ball. It looks like he was panicking there, but he's cleared big. And it's gone straight to Cresswell. Played a neat ball to Antonio. Another nice ball for Fornals. And wide to Bowen. Bowen's got a bit of space. Cuts it in onto his right foot. Shoots! Did it take a deflection? No, he's given a goal kick, I think. Oh, no, he's not. It did take a deflection. He's won a corner. I think it's taken a tiny touch off of the Norwich player. And it's hit the post. Unlucky from Jarrod. West Ham corner. Jarrod Bowen. Referee's talking to Antonio and Hanley from Norwich. Jarrod Bowen on the corner. Big in swinger. It's pushed Antonio down, ref. He's not called for it, but it's gone over to Cresswell, who tries to play the ball in, and it's gone out for another West Ham corner. Hanley had his hands all over Antonio and just pushes him over. You'll see it now here, the replay. Look at him, look. It's pretty weak. It's pretty weak, to be fair. Corner to West Ham. Out on the left-hand side. For-nals on the corner. Tries to go... tries to go for the front man. Declan Rice tries to kind of nod the ball back. For-nals turns the defender. And it goes out for a West Ham throw-in. So many throw-ins and corners today. 62.5 minutes gone. Cresswell with the throw-in. Finds Vlasic. Cresswell. Vlasic's been a bit quiet in the second half. Done well in the first half. But he's been a bit quieter. Dawson switches play, but it goes straight to the Norwich player. Bowen reads that really well. Tries to play a 1-2 with Antonio, but he just plays it too far ahead from Antonio. Norwich get the ball back, but then we win the ball back thanks to Vlasic. Declan Rice. Pablo Fornals finds Vlasic centrally. Lanzini sprays the ball over to the left, who finds Cresswell with a bit of space. Fornals drops in to help him, makes a run. Cresswell passes the ball back to Declan Rice, who's going to switch play over to the far right-hand side, finds Soucek. What a ball. He's going to play the ball to Lanzini. Lanzini brings it, holds it, keeps possession, plays into Diop a bit further back, plays the ball out wide to Cresswell. Nice touch through to Declan Rice. Nice football back heel from Pablo Fornals, who finds Vlasic out on the left-hand side. He's still got the ball, takes it onto his left foot, cuts into his right. Keeps it in. Antonio does well, keeps it. Declan Rice on the edge of the box, on to shoot from Lanzini. He steps over it. What are we doing? Why don't we just try to shoot? Pookie comes forward. Norwich now on the counter. Norwich got the ball out in the far left-hand side. That was a good bit of football there from West Ham, but nobody just had the balls to shoot. Aaron's now on the attack down the right-hand side. Norwich on the edge of the box. Bowen's back. Again on the edge of the box from Norwich. They ping the ball into the box. Cleared from Dawson. He's done well. West Ham pressing their defence now. Heavily pressing their defence. Forcing them into big balls forward. Now they've headed the ball into no man's land. Lanzini comes back to collect. Does fantastically well. Dawson and the referee's blown up. Change coming in for Norwich. We need that second goal. Oh, we do. Frankie Butcher's back. We are absolutely massive. Come on, you Irons. Bowen, man of the match. I think he's been great. I think For-nals has been great, actually. I think For-nals, Lanzini and Bowen, all three of them have been really good. Vlasic had a very good first half. Gone a little bit quiet in the second half. You can see how much we've missed Cresswell and his balls. Think about what I said there. Diop plays the ball into Declan Rice. Skips by the player. He's on the centre circle. Plays the ball over to Dawson on the right-hand side. He's coming over the halfway line. He's driving forward with the ball. Plays the ball wide to Soucek. Jarrod Bowen drops deep to collect it, but he loses it. Norwich now on the attack from back in their way, but West Ham will kick the ball out, and it's a Norwich throw-in. If you're new around here, please make sure you do subscribe to the channel. That would really help us out. If you are new, there's lots of people in the chat. That's really cool. Please hit the thumbs up as well if you do enjoy the content. I'm going to bring up the subs. I'm not saying he's going to do it yet. Here's the subs. Areola, Alessi, Masuaku, Johnson, Ashby, Kroll, Ekwa, Okaflex, and Yarmolenko. just food for thought. Norwich with a ball in. It's taking a touch by the West Ham defender. Looks like we fouled, but they haven't given it to us. From Jarrod Bowen. He shoots from distance from Norwich. I think Fabianski's just made an absolute... I don't know if he's just made a world-class save, to be honest, or it's hit the post. I have no idea. It looks like he did get his hand to it. I think he saved it onto the post. He has saved that. That is a world-class save from Fabianski. What an unbelievable save from Fabianski. And then Norwich on the attack again. Fabianski comes out to collect the ball. Stats so far for anyone that's watching is 61% possession to West Ham, to Norwich is 39%. Shots on target have been 3 from West Ham, 2 from Norwich. 11 shots in total from West Ham, to Norwich is 4. Norwich have come back and won the ball from Vlasic. Aarons has won it back. And now Norwich have just got a little bit of bounce in their step moving forward. Bounce in their attack. He switched play. However, Vlasic has won it back. And he plays the ball over the far right to Fornals. It goes a little bit behind him, so he's had to slowly move down going forward. But that gives time for West Ham players to get themselves in a better position. Lanzini plays the ball over to Declan Rice. Switches play over to Cresswell on the left. Finds Declan Rice again. Lanzini through the middle. Driving forward. Out wide to Cresswell on the left. Looks like he was going to cross it, but brings it back in. Plays the ball back to Lanzini, who plays the ball all the way back to Diop. He's going to switch play over to... No, he's not. I thought he was going to switch it to Dawson, but Lanzini's dropped deep, who then switches it over to Dawson, who's on the edge of the centre circle in the West Ham half, driving forward with a bit of space over the halfway line. Still driving forward. Plays a through ball to nobody. However, we are putting the pressure on, and they've played the ball out now, and they've got a bit of space coming forward in their own half. Played the ball forward, tries to play a neat ball through, but Diop intercepts. Plays the ball through to For-nals. He's got a bit of space driving forward on the attack. Norwich have got 5 bodies back. Bowen. Lanzini. Through to Declan Rice. Switches play over to the left to Cresswell. Nice ball in from Cresswell to the back post. Oh, it was on Bowen's head. Oh, it's another. Oh, it's just skipped over, literally skimmed over Bowen's head. What a delivery. What a bloody delivery from Cresswell. To bring this timer. What a save that is from Fabianski. Won it. Norwich on the attack, Pookie down the right-hand side. West Ham have got bodies forward back. But, oh, he's found a bit of space, though. Aida, but we've got bodies back again. I don't know how he's got himself into a bit of space, but he did. Now they've got the ball, and Aida out on the left-hand side. Crosses the ball into the box. Taking a weird deflection. They're not talking back there. Dawson's kind of cleared that willy-nilly. Moyes will be going a bit nuts at that, to be honest. Another substitution from Norwich. Rasiska for Tezolis. West Ham have won the ball back. Lanzini plays the ball forward. Hanley gets in front of Antonio. Jarrod Bowen comes back. Does really well defendingly. Defensive style. Well done, Bowen. Lanzini. Looks like it was a bit of a collision there with Jarrod Bowen, and now we've lost it. Norwich centre forwards just dropped deep to collect it. He's found a bit of space down the right-hand side. He's kept it in play. Big ball into the box, cleared from Dawson, who finds Vlasic, who's driving forward, plays a wide ball out, and For-nals, good ball from Vlasic. For-nals coming in from the left-hand side, cuts inside, plays the ball wide to Bowen. It's gone behind him, so it slowed down the pass a bit. Oh, it's a good ball through to Soufal. Crosses it into the middle of the box, but no one's there to get it. It's cleared from Norwich, who are now on the counter-attack. They're driving forwards. Williams is... Oh, he's travelled about 70 yards. Ah, what a tackle from Craig Dawson. Pookie's come over to win the ball back. Pookie still got the ball for Norwich. Great tackle from Dawson. Shoot from distance from Norwich, and it goes well over the top. But Brandon Williams from Norwich there on the left back just drove forward about, I don't know, what, 3/4 of the park. Created something from absolutely nothing. Frankie Boy, yes, he does, mate. He does. Missed him big. Happy Creswell is back. Yes, Happy Creswell is back, 100%. Let's hope it does, mate. Let's hope it doesn't mean that. Need the second goal, absolutely. You're right, mate. You are right. Cresswell does have some lovely balls. Dawson. Diop. Moyes looks like he's busy having a chin wag on the sidelines. Vlasic plays a ball to nobody. Played the ball back to Kroll. Antonio's chasing it down. Kroll pings the ball forward, big up and under. Diop wins it. Vlasic does well. Lanzini kind of has a haywire ball. Fornals tries to play the ball through to Bowen, but Norwich have got the ball back again. Now they're on attack down the right-hand side. Vlasic chasing his man down. And Vlasic has done really well. And he's pulled down, and West Ham win a free kick out on the left-hand side. 15 minutes to go. 15 minutes to go. He's looking at the bench. Who's he looking at? Who's he wanting? He's telling players to get out and warm up. Who's he bringing on? Another substitution from Norwich. Yeah, Ida from Norwich has come off, and I think he was probably their best player, which even I'm quite surprised about. The Norwich fans do not look happy with that. Big ball forward from Fabianski. Now, Masuaku is coming on. Cresswell does well. Norwich have still got the ball. Norwich are just building up play from the back. Just on the edge of the centre circle, coming over the halfway line. Played it out wide right to Aarons. Cuts inside. And there, Pookie takes a slip and the ball goes straight through to Fabianski. Is it Masuaku for Vlasic, maybe? I mean, I can't really see them want to bring off Cresswell unless they feel like they need to protect him in any way. But He looks fine. Here comes the ball out, and then we'll see who the substitution is. Vlasic. I thought so. Done well. Good first half from Vlasic. What do you think? Get your comments in. Let us know. I'm going to change the team. Don't worry, it's coming. WESTHAM on the attack now. Cresswell, who's now got Masuaku in front of him. Cresswell brings the ball into the box. Oh, it's cleared straight from the Norwich defender into the box to West Ham, but we couldn't do anything with that. It's gone out for a West Ham throw in. Oh, West Ham are putting a lot of pressure on their defence. They're playing it back to Tim Krul, who's panicking. Bit more of that, West Ham. That'll do the job. Sufal wins the ball. Declan Rice does well. Centre circle. Pings the ball forward. Finds For-nals. Oh, it does find For-nals. What a great ball. Masuaku makes overlap and run. He gets it. He's inside the 18-yard box. Oh, what's he doing? He's kind of... I think he's hit that with like the outside of his foot. I don't know why he's not cut that back. He's cut inside into the box. He's tried something fancy with his foot. Bowen's gone mental at him. Oh, I don't know what he's doing. I really don't know what he's doing there. Bowen is down. It's ridiculous from Masuaku. It really doesn't. It's annoying. Declan Rice on the attack. For-nals. Cresswell. Declan Rice. Out to For-nals on the left. Finds Masuaku inside the box. Nice football there. Cresswell tries to cross it in low. They're calling for something. Come on, West Ham. Cresswell. Masuaku down the left. For-nals is there with him. Brings the ball back, finds Cresswell, plays it down the left to Fornals. Masuaku's made a run. Fornals tries a bit of trickery, steps over the ball, but still has a hold of it. Cresswell plays the ball back to Fornals. Fornals finds Declan Rice. Lanzini, back to Diop. Diop back to Fabianski. Fabianski's going to ping the ball forward. Big up and under. Jarrod Bowen's done fan-bloody-tastic. He's found Lanzini. Fornals in the middle of the park. Masuaku's got space. Drive forward. Shoot. I don't mind you if you shoot. Please in. Bowen. Yes! Oh, he's given offside. You little fucking... Ah! I don't actually mind if Masuaku shoots there. He's given offside. I think Masuaku should have just shot. I don't mind. Like, oh, he has so much space. Oh, no, he's on. He's on. Is he? Is that gone to VAR? I don't understand the rule now. If the referee puts up... I don't think he's offside. Look. Oh, he is. Is it his toe? COVID. But I don't understand because is it the toe? Because yes! Go on, son. Go on, son. Yes. Oh. Oh. Valid point. No, they're saying that he's had two and he could add a couple more. Don't worry. I'm changing the screen. Don't you worry. It's getting changed. Masuaku assist, everyone. King Arthur's back. King Arthur. Who would have thought it? To be fair to Arthur, though, like he is much better when he is further forward, isn't he? West Ham are on the attack again. Fornals plays in Cresswell. Oh, he's gone through. Cresswell plays it into the middle of the box. Fornals, what are you doing? Just get rid of it. Bowen's there. Cresswell. Antonio's onside. Oh my God! How the fuck has he missed that? How the actual fuck has he missed it? What the fuck? I'm so sorry. What is that? What? I don't think Antonio realizes he's got that ball. The fuck has he missed that? Fornals, the ball's taking a weird deflection. Bowen tries to get it. Cresswell shoots. Antonio's in. Literally, oh my word! I thought he's missed that. It's taken. His Kroll saved it. Oh. Fucking hell. Oh shit. Holy shit. Here we go. Bowen now on the attack down the right hand side. He's taking on one player. He's still got it. There's two players on him. He's still got it. He hits the ball off the Norwich players and wins a corner. Yarmolenko's coming on! At least he's going to get a bit more than 10 seconds like he got in the last game. Go on, Yarmolenko, son. You go and prove all your bloody doubters wrong. Antonio's coming off. Gutted for you, Antonio, son. Unlucky. He's gutted, but I tell you what, the hard work he's done again and again and again is fan-bloody-tastic. It is unbelievable, isn't he? Ping ball in. Cleared from Norwich. Declan Rice wins the ball back. Go on, Yarmolenko. Dawson plays into Diop. Back to Fabianski. Pings the ball forward. Big up and under. Oh, Bowen. Put the pressure on Tim Krul. Dawson wins that unbelievable header. Nice play from Fornals. Lanzini. Good football out to Masuaku on the left. Cresswell's making overlapping run. He plays it into Cresswell. Masuaku makes the overlapping run. Cresswell keeps it. Plays the ball back to Lanzini. Into Declan Rice. Crazy. Back to Declan Rice. He's going to play it to Fornals. Fornals bit of space in the halfway line. Plays it into Dawson on the centre circle. Switches play over to Soufal on the right-hand side. Plays the ball forward. Finds Jarrod Bowen dropped deep. Soufal again. Fornals on the centre circle. Lanzini plays the ball back to Declan Rice, who's in the centre circle. He's driving forward. He cuts into his right foot. He switches play completely. Far side to Soufal. Oh, nice ball through to Yarmolenko's on the edge of the box. Skips it round. Right foot shoots. Save from Tim Krul. Yarmolenko's in his money this week. Man of the match. West Ham got the ball back again. Lanzini. Fornals chips the ball over the top. He never touched him. The player's gone down. We are going to be going live straight after the kickoff. We're going live straight after the kickoff. There is 3 minutes injury time. So we are going to be going live straight after the kickoff. The show. Like, Masuaku plays it into Yarmolenko down the left. Declan Rice. Lanzini. There you go. You can see my nephew again. Just waiting on the final whistle. About a minute and a half to go. Soufal, Yarmolenko out on the right-hand side. Plays the ball back. Finds Lanzini. Plays the ball central through Masuaku puts it on the centre circle, the corner flag, and wins a throw-in. Throw-in to West Ham. What would you call it? Free kick, Cresswell, back post. And there goes the final whistle, and we've just witnessed West Ham beat Norwich City at home 2-0 as we progress up the league and we get ourselves into 4th position. Who is buzzing? I am buzzing. I hope you're buzzing. I want you all to go across and click the following link that I'm going to put in the chat now, because we are going to go live. We will have people coming on live also from the supporters club as well, or just in and around the stadium. So click this link that I'm going to put in the chat right now, because we are going to be going live as we speak. Click this link. I will spam that for you as we go along. So make sure you come and join us on that link. We'll do the review and we'll have several people coming in. West Ham, of course, have won. We have won 2-0 at home against Norwich City. Absolutely buzzing. Brilliant result. I mean, it's brilliant because we got the result, but we can talk about it a little bit more in depth about the game itself as well. West Ham have moved up to 4th place. We've gone 2 points ahead of Arsenal, which is bloody brilliant. Click that link and I'll come and see you in literally a minute. Come on, you Irons.